Hi, my name is Mackenzie. I'm a senior here at ADM High School, and today we're doing 57 questions.
So, what is the first thing you did this
The
morning?
first thing that I did this morning was watch the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader documentary while I brushed my teeth.
And then, what is your role in the musical?
I am a newsie. I sell newspapers.
What is something on your bucket list?
Something on my bucket list, I really want to study abroad next year while I'm in college.
So, how long have you been involved in theater?
This is my 4th year involved in theater here at ADM.
What is the best fast food restaurant?
Chick-fil-A.
What is your favorite part of planning productions?
My favorite part of planning productions is really just like seeing it all come together from like our first few rehearsals to like our dress rehearsals and just seeing how it progresses and just improves as we go.
What is the musical this year?
This year we're doing Newsies. It's a Disney musical. Well, Disney owns it now. And it's just about these newsboys that go on a strike because the cost of the newspapers was raised and a bunch more, and you should come see it.
What is the best musical you've been a part of?
I think the best musical I've been a part of was Secret Garden my sophomore year.
What is your favorite thing about fall?
My favorite thing about fall is probably just like the weather and like seeing the leaves change and going to pumpkin patches and all that fun stuff.
What does it feel like to be a senior in musical?
Um, it's a lot of fun being able to like have more of a leadership role and just like I don't know, being the old ones and just being able to mentor the younger and underclassmen that are a part of it.
What is your go to Starbucks order?
A venti strawberry acai refresher with lemonade.
What will you miss most about musicals?
I think I'll just miss the community that we have. You really just become like a family by the end of the show, so definitely just gonna miss having that.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you choose to go?
Probably Greece.
What is your favorite class?
My favorite class is I'm taking pharmacology through DMAC right now, and I think that would be my favorite.
What is your favorite costume you've ever got to wear?
Oh, I had this really fun fur coat that I wore during one of our shows a few years ago, so that was fun.
Who has been the most influential teacher in your life?
Mrs. Knipper, she was my English teacher freshman year, and she has just been had such a huge impact on my life.
What is your favorite song to perform?
My favorite song to perform in this show is probably Carrying the Banner. It's just this huge, big number. It's a lot of fun.
Where do you want to go to college?
I am planning to attend the University of Northern Iowa next fall.
What are 3 words that describe your role?
3 words that describe my role are energetic, passionate, and spontaneous.
What is your favorite Disney character?
My favorite Disney character is probably Rapunzel.
What is the best book you have ever read?
The best book that I've ever read is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
What is the best piece of advice you have received?
Best piece of advice I've ever received. Ooh. I don't know. This is awkward. I don't have an answer. I think the best piece of advice I've ever received is to rely on the Lord for everything that you do.
What past roles have you held in musicals and plays?
My freshman year, I was in the ensemble for Freaky Friday. Um, and then I was a clown in the play that spring. And then I was in the ensemble again for my sophomore year for the musical. And then that fall, that spring we did Puffs, and I played a Harry Potter character. And then last year I was a ensemble member in Guys and Dolls, and now I'm a newsie in Newsies.
Why do you think people should join theater?
People should join theater because it's just a fun environment to be in. We just do a lot of fun stuff, and you can really just express yourself and be creative in ways that you sometimes can't be in other activities.
What is it like being a thespian?
What is it like being a thespian? It's honestly just a lot of fun, and it just feels like you have more of like a leadership role, and you can just be more involved in the community and in the theater department in that way.
What does the audition process look like to be a part of these productions?
So to be in the musical, you audition and you sing 30 seconds to a minute of a song of choice, and then you read some dialogue that they provide for you. And then for the plays, it's the same process, but you don't sing for those.
What has been your latest addiction?
My latest addiction has been the song I Love You, I'm Sorry by Gracie Abrams.
Where is the best place to shop?
The best place to shop? I really like Aerie or Target.
What is your favorite childhood memory?
My favorite childhood memory? Ooh, I just have always loved our Christmas Eve traditions with my family. We just have a lot of family time and it's a lot of fun, and that's probably my favorite memories.
Do you have any pets?
I do. I have a dog. His name is Buddy. He's like this big. He's really cute.
What is your current biggest struggle?
My current biggest struggle is just the amount of college level classes that I'm in right now. It's been a lot to just keep up with, but it's been good.
What is your rehearsal schedule like?
Our rehearsal schedule, so on Mondays and Thursdays we rehearse from 6 to 8:30 here in the auditorium, and then on Tuesdays it's just small group rehearsals from 6 to 7:30.
And then why should people come watch the show?
People should come watch the show because it's Newsies and it's going to be a lot of fun, and we have a lot of good people and a huge cast and ensemble, and just a lot of strong and talented members a part of the cast and crew this year. So it's going to be a really good show and it's going to be a lot of fun. So you should all come out and see it.
What is the best holiday?
The best holiday is probably Christmas. I just like the meaning behind that holiday, and it's also just a lot of fun just being able to celebrate and have that family time.
When is the performance?
The performances are the second weekend of November. I can't remember the exact dates, but it's the second weekend of November. That Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday and Saturday at 7 and Sunday at 2.
What is your comfort show?
My comfort show is Gilmore Girls or Grey's Anatomy.
How can you describe yourself using an ice cream flavor?
I think that I would be vanilla ice cream because I'm very basic and plain.
If you had to work but didn't need the money, what would you choose to do?
I really think it would be a lot of fun to work at Disney World. I think that would just be such a fun experience.
What are 3 words to describe the auditorium during musical rehearsal?
Chaotic, full of energy, and I think just I don't know how to describe it, but like there's just a lot of things happening. So like chaotic, full of energy, and emotional. There's just a lot of emotions present during rehearsals.
What gets you through long rehearsals?
Bubbler and breaks.
What is the best thing that has happened to you today?
The best thing that has happened to me today, I got my nails done.
What is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is probably Tangled.
Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
Why did you decide to join theater?
I decided to join theater because when I was a freshman, my sister was a senior, and she had done it her junior year, and it was like the only thing she talked about. She just loved it so much, and I was like, I want to be a part of that. So then I auditioned and was in the show my freshman year and have just loved it ever since.
In your opinion, what is the best production you've ever watched?
The best production I've ever watched. I went to Mean Girls live a few years ago in Madison, Wisconsin with some of my friends, and that was one of the best live performances that I've ever seen.
If you could tell your younger self one thing, what would it be?
I think I would tell her that it's okay to not have your whole life figured out because you have more time than you think.
What is the best bubbler flavor?
Wild cherry.
Are you a planner or more of a go with the flow type of person?
It's really situational, but most of the time I'm very much a planner.
What stresses you out the most?
School and driving.
What helps you decompress?
Listening to music, coloring, reading, all that jazz.
When do you think the right time for people to start preparing for Christmas is?
I would say like after Thanksgiving, like Thanksgiving Day, and then like right then it can be Christmas.
How did you become a thespian?
I became a thespian, so there is a point system. So for all of your years that you do production, you get a certain amount of points for being in cast, being in crew, having a leadership role, having a lead, and you get points for the set works that you go to. And then once you get 100 points, then you are inducted into the thespian troupe.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, I hope that I am out of school and have been pursuing my career in nursing, particularly pediatric travel nursing. So just getting out and seeing the world while also just helping the community and those around me through nursing.
What cheers you up instantly?
Bubbler.
What motivates you?
Bubbler.
If you could have lunch with any person, dead or alive, who would you pick?
Taylor Swift.
And then what is the best vacation you've been on?
Disney World.
Okay, thank you so much. That's all I have.
You're so welcome.